What's up, everybody? Welcome back to AR Movie Memos, and we are going to be reviewing Marvel Studios' new anthology animated series, Eyes of Wakanda. Eyes of Wakanda is the 15th television series in the Marvel Cinematic Universe from Marvel Studios, and the miniseries was created by Todd Harris, and with Black Panther and Black Panther Wakanda Forever director Ryan Coogler returning as executive producer over the project. In this new anthology series, we have 4 episodes where we follow 4 Wakandan war dog operatives who are carrying out dangerous missions around the world to retrieve vibranium artifacts throughout history. In episode 1, titled Into the Lion's Den, follow None, a disgraced former member of the Dora Milaje, who is approached by one of her former superiors to hunt and track down a man going by the Lion, a former Wakandan general turned pirate who has stolen advanced artifacts from the country and plans to use it to forge his own kingdom in the outside world known as the Lion Kingdom. In episode 2, titled Legends and Lies, we are following another war dog Wakandan operative named Bakai. He is going undercover, posing as a Greek soldier, fighting alongside with Achilles during the Trojan War, as they are infiltrating the city of Troy to locate and retrieve a lost Wakandan artifact. Episode 3, titled Lost and Found, we follow the Wakandan war dog soldier Bassa. On Bassa's way back to the city of Wakanda, he has a stowaway on board that will try to take back the lost artifact that he found, and also threatens the secret of the city being exposed. And last, for episode 4, titled The Lost Panther, this episode follows 2 Wakandan war dog operatives, one veteran and one on their first mission, and they must choose if they must complete their mission or change their mission directives, which could change the course of history, not just for Wakandan, but for all of humanity itself. Now, with this new project, it is good that, we get a chance to go back and see Wakanda and kind of go into a little bit of the history of it. It being introduced with the Black Panther film, its sequel, and knowing how long that the country has been around, especially how long that they have been in hiding, and seeing all the aspects that you can show, especially from an anthology series, with all the different stories and tales that they can show throughout time in this series, which they do a pretty good job of for the most part. And also having some of the connective tissue, not just throughout history, but also with certain events from the past and the present and the future that will affect things within the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Into this anthology series, I didn't really have any expectations for it, but after watching it, I did enjoy it. There are some issues with it, but I'm gonna tell you the things that I liked in it first. I enjoyed watching the Wakandan war dogs throughout the series, throughout all 4 episodes. Each war dog is distinctly different from one another in each story. You see the different perspectives of why they are serving the kingdom, why they are protecting Wakanda, and you also see some of the personal battles that they have within themselves while they are on these missions trying to retrieve these items for Wakanda. You will see the personal conflict within one of the war dogs for trying to follow their mission, but also trying to keep a friendship while not trying to betray a person that he trusts. A arrogant agent that doesn't realize the consequences of their actions, or what the repercussions could be not just for him, but just for the country itself. Or with a young prince who is trying to make a name for himself and etch his name throughout the history books. But overall, it was nice seeing the character development that they did try to give these characters within the small time that they have with each episode. Another thing I liked was seeing them in the different time periods that they were in. Because the first time we ever see a operative is in the first Black Panther film with Eric Killmonger's father. But seeing them in ancient times, whether it is in ancient China or in Greece or in Italy, it is cool seeing them in a different parts of the world and in different environments and seeing how they have to adapt to being in those environments. And when it comes to the animation or the action set pieces that they have in this anthology series, it's fine. It is serviceable for the most part. Episode 3 probably hands down has the best action set pieces and the most action out of the 4 episodes. And with going back to the animation style, like I say, it's fine. It's nothing that's really going to pop off your screen to me. I think it's serviceable for the most part. It's nothing that's going to be remembered or something that's really going to pop off the screen. But now for the things that I didn't care for or I thought they could have improved on with this series was the tie-ins with the MCU. And where the tie-ins come into is really going to be episodes 3 and 4. With episode 3, they introduce somewhat of a legacy character when it comes to Marvel Comics and kind of show like the origins of this character. But my only issue is that they never even introduced this character within the MCU canon of yet, but since this is out now I guess they will probably introduce this person later on. And with episode 4, it just turned into a time traveling episode, and I thought the way the episode started, it was interesting, especially with the dynamic of having a veteran war dog out in the field with a first timer and just seeing how the dynamic of that was going to go. But it just shifts into something else. And then also just with the tie-in that they have with the MCU and the ramifications of the future of it, I just got a lot of questions and just kind of seeing like how the timelines are going to even out and work out with that. And I thought with episode 4, it was a missed opportunity because the way the episode started, I thought it could have been a really good character development episode with those 2 characters. Somewhat kind of like with episode 2, which you have more of a character that is in conflict of completing his mission and also trying not to betray somebody that he's gained trust with. But overall, I thought the series was okay. I think if you're a big fan of Black Panther or if you're into the Wakandan lore, I think this would be good for you to watch. I think you would find it entertaining. And if you are a big MCU person, you probably enjoy the tie-ins with this as well. And like I said, the animation's fine, the action in it's cool. I like the characters that they had in it. But like I said, overall, it's fine. I would recommend people to watch it, especially I think this is one of the better things that they put out from Marvel of late, especially what they put out on Disney Plus regarding the MCU. And once again, thank you for tuning in to this review. And if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and also hit that like button so you can keep up with all the latest movie reviews, TV reviews, and with all the news within the entertainment world of movies and television. Once again, thank you for listening to this review. Thank you for coming to AR Movie Memos, and I'll see you guys on the next review.